Hi! Hey everyone! Oh, did the dragon win? Oh my gosh. Wait, I gotta double check. Yeah, cause it was really it was really tight actually. The dragon versus the mech? Did it win last minute? Okay, I gotta check. Cause if it did, I can switch. So whatever. Let's see. We- But yeah, uh how's it going? Dragon won? Really? Uh by 1%? Community. Let's see. Oh, you're right. Wow, by 1%. Uh-oh. I had some plans for the mech too. Let's see. I guess I'll have to render both. But yeah, there was a poll, actually. There was a poll in the whatchamacallit, in the community tab. So you could always check there for the streams because yeah, it's always the best way to interact with streams. And that's how most of the topics of the stream come about anyway. I vote with the audience. Yeah. But yeah, let's see. I'm trying to just say hi to chat. We do have 5 minutes actually before it officially starts anyway. But yeah, you guys should check out our community tab. Yeah, we post a bunch of stuff there. We even post the final. Oh, we're drawing your mech right now. Yeah, I got to see. This is Quinn. I got to see your art. Yeah, the cool mini mech. Yeah, I really can't believe that the dragon won. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I had plans for the mech design. I did not plan for the dragon to win. Let's see. Ooh, sing to the Dragon had Funkin' covers. But yeah, trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, yeah, it was really tight, like as a competition. Yeah, level 1 Goblin says, glad the dragon design won the poll, but it was such a tight. Yeah, you know what? I'll do what the people want. I will do the dragon. Just do the mech now, and if you have time. Nah. It's my fault. I should have checked. I should have checked the what's it called? The poll. I knew how tight it was. So let's see. Let me open it up. Uh, when was that? So mythical creatures. Um, it was this one. I'm pretty sure. Yes, this is the one. But yeah. Bye bye, mech design. This is my bad. But you know, we can always have more anyway. Honestly, down with whatever design you go with. Hmm. Okay, I got an idea. How about we poll with the people who are here now? So let's see. I'll open up the mech again. Start a poll. Okay, let me pull up the poll right now. Mech Dragon. And yeah, if you guys check the chat, there should be a poll. Hello? Yeah, I'm back. I don't know. My PC crashed. It had too much memory and stuff. But yeah, we're so back. Don't worry about it. It wasn't like the last time. 60. Oh my gosh, it's 50-50 right now. The mech. 50-50. I know, I got a blue screen. That's what happened. Dragon. Is top or bottom the mech? I can't see the options. I don't know, sometimes it's different. Yeah. Dragon mech? Okay. Let's just combine it. What type of dragon is it? It's the one on stream right now. Let's see. Yeah, I guess to explain the stream, where is it? Where is the mech? Yeah, to explain the stream, I wanted to draw the old stream art basically and make it all pretty. So this is the dragon, and then this is the mech. Yeah, this is really close. Oh, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna close it in 1 minute probably. I'll give it 5 minutes for this poll. Because mech is winning. Mech is winning right now, 52% for mech. This is really close. What do you guys want to see? Please, dragon guys. I voted mech on accident. Yeah, you know what? I'll just draw both, I think. Because this is just a whatchamacallit for fun stream anyway. Yeah, so I was thinking actually, I'll tell you guys about my initial plan for the mech. But I'll do both. Yeah, I can just do both. Put them both in. So my plan for the mech was I was going to draw a hangar bay and everything. And I was gonna light it and everything, give it some lighting. But now that I can see that there's ooh, okay. Now dragon is winning. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. I'll just say dragon won. Yeah, dragon won. So maybe the mech can wait for next time. Yeah. Because I don't know about doing both. Because in the end, even in the poll, the pre-planned poll, I didn't see that the dragon won for like 1%. But yeah. Dude. Because I do see a lot of things that I could do differently for this one too. So yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm making sure everything is in order. Yeah. So I hate it when things are a little bit different, like crashing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, hi. I like an arts. Dragon Transformers, Predacon. I think the dragon one because the mech was already so perfect. Yeah. Sure hope. Sure hope that's what people think is nice. But yeah, I could there. So let me fix up YouTube. There. And there. So I think I'm just gonna officially start. So welcome everybody to the stream. And yeah, today we'll just be rendering some old stream art, you know, a walk down memory lane, and it'll be a lot more chill compared to the last few streams, you know. It's more just watching me do my process and just doing some cool stuff. And trying to think. What else did I miss? Yeah, everything is good. Yeah, you can tell that crash was like, I hate it when I get tilted by something that I don't expect. That's what's happening right now. I'm like double checking if I missed anything. But everything should be good. But yeah. So in case you guys didn't know, our growing community is filled with tons of art nerds. And we art nerds, we have to stick together. So if you're an art nerd too, be sure to check out the links in our social media in the description below. And check out our website for our class offerings, because not just a YouTube channel, we're also an art school. So if you want to take classes with me, with Jesse, with Josh, and many of our other talented instructors, you know, you can check out our site. And the neat part is that you get to learn with us and we can give you feedback. So we can work together in making cool art. And if you'd like to support us in different ways, yeah, you could become a YouTube member. Just like Malavoice, I saw Malavoice here, so thank you again for becoming a member. And if you do become one, you get perks like emotes and sub badges. And if you support us on Patreon, you could get tons of perks like working files, critique sessions, and class recordings. And also a huge discount on our classes. So classes have limited amounts of spots. So check this out before they're gone. But yeah. When is it Nightbot? Yeah. Hello, hello. I'm an art nerd too. What? Ain't no way this art nerd did a kickflip. No way. Oh yeah. So... There you go. Let me see what I did, because I haven't opened up this file in a while. They have this dragon crown and this crown of roses. Oh, let's see what chat. Yeah, and also you guys could think about this as a free, what's it called? Free chat. So yeah, just ask me anything about anything. Oh yeah, also yeah, thanks for reminding me, Kevin. So this winter, I'm gonna have winter camps. So if you want to draw every day with me, go ahead and check that out. So we have an early registration deal today. So if you register now, it'll be much cheaper than if you do it in the season. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me, Kevin. Ooh. I've been trying to study anatomy for the past few hours, but I just can't get the proportions right when I try to use foreshortening. Yeah, sure. So let me just merge these together first. That I have this full drawing. But my advice for foreshortening, right, is you try to think of it flat first, right? Because, let's see. To describe foreshortening, right? There. I'm gonna draw like this Minecraft guy. There. And there. So how do I describe it? There. And there. Because the best way to think about foreshortening is that, is like this. You kind of keep a proportion. So for example, if the proportion is like this, right? So you can see that this and this, the forearm is slightly longer, and then the hand takes up this much space. So when it comes to foreshortening, to make sure that it's correct, I still make sure that those relationships, I guess, those proportions are still followed. So on here, the hand that's coming forward, even though it's foreshortened, right? You can see that the forearm is still longer than the arm right here. That's what I always make sure to check out. It looks like a Roblox noob. Yeah. But maybe... Oh my gosh, my voice is dying. Yeah, excuse me. Still recovering from like that sickness from last time, but maybe I'll put a little bit more perspective for this one. There. Put this on the side. And so I'm gonna basically redraw it. Uh-oh, blue screen. No, no blue screen. Yeah. Do I have any water? I do. It sounds a little better, yeah. Yeah, no problem. And also, you know, when in doubt, just do the spiral method. Where you draw like a spiral, and then you just like follow the edges like that. This is a really simple method, but it really does help when you draw like a spiral like this. So now, that, and then you can just draw the hand. This is a really messy version. Yeah, I'm gonna just draw. Yeah, I think this time around though, it's my mom who got sick, so she fortunately caught it too. But yeah, I'm taking care of her now. But hopefully it's not as bad as mine. At least right now it doesn't seem as bad as what I experienced. Yeah. Oh, true, yeah. We do have a foreshortening video by Jesse. Yeah. There. Yeah, and I know from the comments actually, I did take a look. People did want to see the iridescent, rendering, so I will do that. Like the prismatic, some people call it, prism-like. Yeah. Yeah, so the most important things to know before shortening, for me at least, is know the proportions and then know the, what's it called? That's the anatomy, of course. Proportions, anatomy, and then just knowing stuff in 3D. Ooh, prismatic is a word you've never heard of before. Kind of like a prism, basically. Yeah, yeah, I did say that. Thank you. It's my mom. She's just resting. Yeah, and also I noticed that for my old drawing, there's not really much perspective to it. So it's kinda lame there. You stand there, I mean. And so right now I'm just making a silhouette for me to follow. Lineless artist so much. I mean, I say I'm lineless, but technically I still do it. But yeah, I found out that I really liked lineless line art or lineless art because I just tried it, you know? I tried it and it made much more sense to me than having to force myself to do, you know, the method that everybody does, which is sketch, line art, and color. It takes so long. But I'm sure it's worth it though. Yeah, don't worry about it. Welcome. Welcome, PlayStation Gamer. Yeah, like right now I am just doing the shadow of our dragon here. No. The silhouettes, I should say. Me is lineless. Well, that's not how Yoda talks. I would have said lineless is me. Does a Shaggy laugh at the end? Or not Shaggy, Scooby. Okay, good. Also, you can see my comment at the very top. What comment at the very top? I don't see. But yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about being late if that's what you mean. So, lineless start? I do. Lineless art? I do. So, do you have any tips on making lineless art, or are there any videos on the channel? Because it's a very broad topic, right? Even though I say my art is lineless, quote unquote, I still do line art technically. I still go over it after and make a cleaner version. But if you want to do lineless art, my tip for you is to just focus on the coloring. So that's mainly why I do it, because I want to focus on the coloring. So maybe some of those questions will be answered as we go along. Yeah. And then I can't forget the bouquet. Actually, I've shrunken it down too much. I will just put this on the side. Yeah, lots of good tips. yeah, this is the perfect opportunity. And by the way, you don't have to keep the questions art related. You could just keep it whatever. Like, what's your favorite show or whatever. Or I say whatever too much. Or whatever comes to mind, basically. That's why I say this is a more chill stream. There. And there. Yeah. Dip, dip. Yeah, I'm also trying to be more active on the Discord. Because yeah, there's so much activity happening there. And I just miss it. Like, I know stuff does get busy on my end, and that's like the main reason. But I'm trying to make time for it. Ooh, what generation of Pokemon is my favorite? I'd say Gen 3. Just because I think I love all the Pokemon in Gen 3. Which is, you know, Sapphire, Emerald, and all that. Sapphire, Emerald, Ruby. And let me fix up the tail. And the reason why, I just think they're cool. So think of the legendaries like Rayquaza, Kyogre, who else? Groudon. And all the starters are really cool. It's just too iconic. Pokemon Emerald. So good. I have to go, unfortunately. Yeah, don't worry about it. There's always more streams. Yeah. Not much. We're just starting on the whatchamacallit, the silhouettes. There. Yeah, cause it's been so long since I last designed this dragon actually. There. So many designs that I've made. Yeah. Yours is probably Gen 5 because of the music and the overall art style. Yeah, and in Gen 5, it's so cool how the sprites are so good in Gen 5. You will never see sprite work like that ever again. It's all in 3D now, which is not bad, you know. But at the same time, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to see the sprites be animated. But I know it is like harder. How old is this art? Good question. It says that this was done December 18 on the thing on the file. I know sprites are so good. Yeah, and honestly, I would say pixel art is so good. It's one of the best new art styles ever invented. Yeah, it is crazy. Like, it's been almost a year, pretty much. Like, 11 months, more or less, since then. Yeah. And oh, I think my first Link Canvas stream was the armor stream. Wow. The armor stream? Okay, to talk about the armor stream, I was a nervous wreck. I have never streamed ever in my life. And I was so nervous, there's like so many people. And I disassociated a couple times, I would say, for that stream. I feel like that stream could be a lot better. Especially now that I'm used to it. But that's okay. That was my debut stream, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. And it took some getting used to like talk to nothing. So, because I know you guys are there, all of you guys are right here. But then in my room, it's just me, you know? It's okay. Yeah. Why would I not be chill about that? That's a compliment. Yeah, lots of people thought it was a girl. The chill voice, but I'm flattered. Yeah. Let's see. Pixel art classes. I think when it comes to pixel art, a lot of the art fundamentals still apply. It's just that there's not too many different things, I guess, about it. We got around to the Discord. And let's see. What does it say? Yeah, pixel art. Or do share if you guys feel like. Here, share your pixel art. And then there. I'm gonna change the wings a little bit too. And gonna merge this together. Okay, maybe not that. Or ghost. There. Attack of the ads. Well, thanks for watching our ads because they do help us out a lot so that we could keep making free videos. Yeah, all that supports. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to change up the shape of the wings because I don't want it to be. And maybe I'll silhouette the face while I'm at it as well. Anyway. Yeah. I'm there. Okay, I got a backread chat. Oh, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I have not, but the animation looks sick. And from the clips I saw, it was pretty cute. You know, like all their little interactions. I just saw that message. Yeah, pixel art. Yeah, and I think the thing I really love about pixel art, is that it was born out of a limitation, right? Because before, back in the day, making video games, you had limited amounts of memory, and so you really had to describe a lot with so little. And I always thought that was really cool. There. And trying to think if I should extend the canvas or something. Or just shrink it down. How big is... Yeah, my canvas is already pretty big. I'll just shrink it down. There. And right there. Pixel art is amazing. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it could be a Pokemon Legendary. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the concept for this was that it was supposed to be a Fairy King. I'm trying to remember what we named it. It's been so long. So I'm trying to remember. There. Okay, let me try to fix the wings a little bit here. There you go. That makes more sense. There. Because I'm gonna change your wings up a little bit. Okay. There. I'll make the wings like bigger, more grand. Let's see. So it is going well, thank you. To the man behind the slaughter. It's been so long. Have I heard of DDLC? Of course, I love DDLC. Monica, I love Monica. Yeah, she's my favorite girl from that game. Favorite art style from any game? Good question. Um, yeah, I'm looking around right now. Favorite style? That's so hard. I'm like looking around my room right now. I'm like, what video games have I played? This is one of those things where you kind of draw a blank. Hmm. What is my favorite? I guess art style. It's so basic if I said, oh, Persona 5. Because like the Persona 5 is so good. Like there's no doubt. But I'm trying to think of like a different answer. That's like my knee-jerk answer. I'll have to come back to you if I think of something that isn't Persona 5. Yeah, Billy the Benevolent. Okay. It's starting to come back. Oh my gosh. Yeah, again, my bad guys. I did not check the poll. I really thought that Neck would win, so I should have known. His name is Billy. Billy the Benevolent King. No, there. And actually, let me change. I don't remember how should go about the wings. Or is here better? Here? And right there. Because I know technically it was supposed to be from here and then right there. So let me try that out. Oh, Hollow Knight or Breath of the Wild. Those are pretty good examples. Yeah, I've only played Breath of the Wild and finished it. But Tears of the Kingdom I've only played for a little bit. When I was over at my friend's house. And Hollow Knight is amazing as well. That's a really good pick. But, yeah, Hollow Knight, I didn't 100% the game. I only played enough of it till I was like, okay, I see what the game is, you know? I finished the story at the very least of Hollow Knight. And then the hair. Oh, Journey, yeah, Journey is also nice. Oh, any tips on how to draw lips? For lips? Good question. I usually just leave it like this. But the easiest way, again, is to find the midpoint, I'd say. So midpoint. It'll help a lot in trying to orient your lips and how you draw them. Like that. Yeah, like that. As long as you find the midpoint, you know, you could draw the lips in any angle, really. There, so from below, and then from above. The most important part is getting that curvature right for lips. Is my answer. You got to meeting Sidon. Well, actually, that depends, because you could go to any of the villages in any order. So that could mean lots of things. Ah, the challenges. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So, thanks for reminding me, Kevin. That's such a good point. But I guess this is what we have so far for the silhouette. And yeah, I could talk about the challenges. Totally forgot about that. I knew I forgot something. But at the very least, no technical difficulties. Yeah, here is the first submission. To get to it. But yeah, this is by Ziggy. And just to remind everybody who doesn't know, we have an art challenge on our Discord. And this month's theme, because we have a theme every month, is anatomy. Accurate anatomy. And this is by Ziggy. So they drew this character. Very nice. And he says his art trades are open, I guess. It says there they put a little plug on their drawing. So I guess they're filling empty space. And yeah, I really like the musculature because this is how it should be. Because it's obvious that they studied their muscles and they're all pretty accurate, I would say, from what I could recognize. And they've been simplified, you know, because that's the point of studying after all. Even like the one on the top right, I really like because you could see that muscle coming from her pecs. You could see that it's going towards the bicep, like there. Because I'm pretty sure that's pretty accurate to how the pecs connect onto the humerus. So yeah, that's nice. Yeah, you made it just in time. And then, I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah, very good. Very solid anatomy. And this isn't Ziggy's first submission that I picked. I'm pretty sure I picked his Halloween drawing last time. But yeah, very cool. Thank you, Ziggy. And this one by Chi Flame. Yeah, this is also not their first submission that I really liked. So, yeah, Chi Flame, very talented. And I really love this drawing that he shared. So, lots of foreshortening and very good anatomy. So, I remember somebody was asking about foreshortening. Here you go. This is a really good example of it. And it's really funny. So, the guy on the top, I don't know why, but I saw the face reminds me of Saul Goodman. That was like the first thing I saw. And was like, okay, this is not Saul Goodman, but yeah, the expressions very good. You know, you could see. Yeah, along with the poses, the faces are also very expressive. Everything about it is so energetic and so good. So Chi Flame is very good with just the anatomy and like the cool foreshortening stuff. Yeah, I know, right? You start to see it, right? But it's not. And also, I love the composition. You know, the way that they filled all the space in the canvas, the paper. They did a really good job of that. Yeah, also the black and white. Oh yeah. The black and white, so good. The grayscale really makes you focus on just the anatomy and like the shading. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, Chi Flame, for always sharing. And then the last one is by Koro. So they drew this cat and they said that they were really proud of this one. So I had to feature it, you know. And this is their other one, Hot Man. The back muscles. So I can appreciate that they're trying to learn how to shade. And they're trying to draw back muscles in a rotating pose. So yeah, I'd say that's a pretty difficult angle to nail, right? Yeah, Chi Flame is goated. For sure, for real. And what I really like is the arm muscles. I think the arm muscles are pretty good. You know, it's very satisfying, seems like, to draw it. Especially the forearms, because I could see the muscle connections. I wish I could draw on it. But like, I could see the tricep. I could see the... what's it called? Extenders? It's been a while since I studied. Extensors, the flexors. So yeah. The elbow, yeah. And feel free to share it on the Discord. Maybe you'll get featured. But yeah, and also I wanted to feature the cat because yeah, they were really proud of that. And anatomy isn't exclusive to humans, right? It could also be our furry friends, animals. So yeah. Thanks everyone for always submitting. We always really appreciate it. And you guys help keep the community alive. And we're very thankful. Yeah. And thank you again, Kevin, for reminding me. There. And I'm trying to think. Okay, this should be good. There. And I'm gonna lighten this up a little bit. I'm not sure if I should do grayscale. Yeah, back to our originally programmed scheduling. Or schedule program. What am I saying? English. I can't English sometimes. Yeah. Back to our regularly scheduled program is what I tried to say. There. And there. Yeah, so I'm thinking that I should just do it grayscale. And then I will just color it up later. Yeah, welcome back, Razel. Ooh, Sam and Max games. I've heard of them. That's the one with the dog and the cat, right? And it's like a point and click. If I remember right. So let's see. And there we go. Yeah, grayscale. Nah, I'm gonna get to the colors later, of course. It's not like I will keep it black and white forever. Because I really want to focus on just the shapes first. Rabbit. Oh gosh, is he not a rabbit? Bunny! Okay, my bad. But I know them. But not much, really. All I know is that they're detectives. So I think I'm gonna... Because there's something wrong with the wings, for sure. I'm gonna change that up. There. Because it feels right to put it here. So maybe I'll just put it there. Like the original. Yeah, that feels more accurate to me. There. And I like the silhouette better. So I didn't want it to be a little droopy. There. To make it feel more organic. There. Yeah, because this isn't bothering me. There. And there. Yeah, freelance police. I know. Yeah, it's really funny. So I remember seeing this meme that's been going around. It's a graph. It says here. So it's a graph like this, one of these. And it says, can solve the Kira case. So for the people who know Death Note, can solve... What was it? It was something like this. Can solve Kira, and then can't, and then there's a can solve. And there's people who can figure out how the Death Note works. No. And then there's people who can't. And then they did like a full graph of like people. And they even included Scooby-Doo. So I think what they did was, for Scooby-Doo, it says that they can solve the Cure case, but they can't figure out how the Death Note works. So they'd be like right here. And I'm pretty sure, from what I remember, Sam and Max, I think where they were put is here. They can solve the Cure case, and they can figure out how the Death Note works. So literally, that's all I know about Sam and Max, is that they could probably solve the Cure case. Right. And there. Yeah, it's like a meme that was going around. Yeah. There. There. And let me fix this up. And yeah, shading up the Here. This is also one of my favorite ways to draw, by the way. Just to draw the silhouette and then just add the colors in afterwards. Right there. Oh, watch the... Remember Jesse's wingtip. Yes, indeed. But yeah, I should have planned it better. You know, I should have taken a look so that I could draw the wings better than I do now. Ooh, you guys are talking about Inktober? Yes, I did participate in Inktober for a little bit, but then I gave up because I was like, yeah, whatever. I have stuff to do. But I didn't do the Inktober prompts. I did something else. I did my own. Or, I wonder if it's... Yeah, I think it is better with the wing. Let me... That? Missed so many days. I mean, me too. Yeah, because what I don't like about it is that it stops being fun at some point. And that's what it's supposed to be for fun, but then... Yeah, it stops being. And then overlay... Color is the dragon. It's like a pinkish purple. There. So I'm using overlay to just sort of color everything up here. Let's see. There. This should be a little bit too saturated, so yeah, this makes more sense. And then do the same for this. Maybe I'll change that later. And then the hair, that at the very top, so that I have my reference. Let's put it on the side. Just to merge it together. Never done Inktober before, and will continue to not participate. Yeah, yeah. Art Fight. I've heard of Art Fight a couple times. I know a few students have mentioned it, and I know some of my friends have mentioned it too. I think it's pretty cool. Where like, was it you draw your opponent's OC or something? So there's always like a theme going around. There. So this part, I'd say, is the fun part. Where we finally get to draw. Yeah, Art Fight. Art Fight is so fun. There. Yeah, mostly because I'm taking a drawing break too. Like, I know I'm drawing right now, but I haven't drawn in a while, actually. For myself, I mean. There. And just trying to make sure that the shapes are right. Yeah. Daily art challenge. You draw the other team's characters and it's so much fun. Most productive you've ever been. Yeah, get the hand moving. Yeah, so let me... This. There. And then... There. And sorry again, guys, for not checking the poll. I would have planned this better if I had saw that 1%. There. And there. And trying to think. But I am really glad though that there's something like Art Fight, you know, like something where artists can just draw whatever, and have it be like a big, what do I call it? Like a big event, basically, that people can interact in. There. And right there. Art fight was the most art I've drawn the time ever. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun because, like, you know, you can draw whatever you want. And it's just people inspiring other people to draw. And then, was it the blue-green, the teal eye? Yeah. Yeah, so this is how I like to work. I guess this is my lineless way of working, is that I work with values. So I work from lightest to darkest. And then I add, like I always say, you know, add the brightest colors for last and the darkest. Man, I wish I could draw more and be productive during the weekdays. Yeah, so that's the thing. Just draw whenever you can, right? Because there are some days, you know, where you're just busy, got work. That's just life, you know? Life gets in the way. Managed to get 24 pieces that month. Wow. Yeah. And I think at this point, right, I don't think you should worry too much about quantity and speed. That comes with time, you know, because quantity, speed, once you get used to stuff, you know, once you learn how to draw anatomy, how to draw backgrounds, color better, more efficient way of doing stuff, then things just naturally get better. So if you're worried about taking too long to draw, either try to figure out why you're taking so long, right? Maybe you're struggling somewhere, and then try to fix it. And then that way you'll just naturally become faster, you know? It's not about learning how to draw faster, it's learning where you're tripping up, sorta. Because once you learn where you're having trouble, you know, you fix it. And then once you get better at it, then boom, you won't have that problem as much. And then you naturally get faster as you go. Yeah. New chef will be there soon. It's 11:45. Yeah. Once you find all the cheat codes for art, you too can become the wing canvas. Yeah. And honestly, I've been taking it pretty chill for like the past few years. Because I just want to learn at my own pace without rushing it too much. Because rushing sucks. And I'm trying to see the face shape here. Should zoom all the way out. I think there. Yeah, I guess he does have a big forehead, so I will do that. There. And I'm trying to figure out if the shape is right. So there. And this should be good. Is that the Konami code? Oh my gosh. My experience, rushing usually holds you back. Exactly. So true. So true, bestie. Yeah, because if you tend to rush, you get more frustrated. And then if you get frustrated, you stop, you know? So, and if you stop, then you don't make progress. So yeah, you guys really gotta pace yourself. So that, you know, if you have a healthy pace, you can just keep going. Non-stop. Yeah, that's also why I haven't been burnt out. You know, because I've just been pacing myself, and I don't really get art block too much because I've just been pacing myself. There. Yeah, I feel like this should be just a side view. Yeah, I can't wait till we get to the iridescent part, actually. Oh, my bestie. Yes. Yeah, could you imagine if somebody just like randomly starts crouching and jumping? They're entering a cheat code in real life. No way. And then like a big tank just falls out of the sky. Oh my gosh. The tank cheat. And then the crown. There. There. Wait, let me do the basic shape actually. Yeah. Kind of like a headband. We got it. Yes. There. And I am really excited though for one of the videos we're working on. Oh my gosh. You'll see. I won't say too much actually before I spoil it, but yeah. So I just realized that it sort of gets in the way. Let me erase this. The silhouettes. Maybe I'll change the silhouette of the crown a little bit. Yeah, many spikes. Just like that. Where are the mods? Yeah, the thing I really liked about the stream actually is that, you know, all the thinking has been done by past Iggy. And now it's all about just making a pretty picture. And that's what I'm really good at, I'd say. Is just to sort of render like this. And then because I feel like explaining something, right? Having to explain a concept takes up so much energy. So this one, not much energy. You just do. You just draw. Yes, exactly. There. Now I'm just gonna do the silhouettes for now. And so far it's all been on one layer, but now I will just cut this part off as a different layer. There. There. And also, thanks again for letting me know that this is what won the poll, because in the end, I want to draw something cool for you guys. It's always the goal. There. And I was supposed to draw hair. That's right. And then I'll just color pick it. Nice saturated. There. And let's see. I'll give it more space. Move everything there. There's no need. So, good morning, chat. Question about lineless working style. Do you work off of multiple layers or just one or two layers? That's a great question. If so, how do you keep from getting it all mixed up? Okay, so the reason why I keep it on one layer, the simple reason is that it makes my life easier. Okay? I don't have to cycle through different layers. And whenever I feel the need to make a new layer, it's usually because, for example, the neck. Maybe I'll do like a practical example first. So say I want to do like a shadow underneath the neck, right? You can see that it kind of gets in the way, like, ugh, like now I put the shadow and then I gotta redraw this, right? And then re-add it back. So that's kind of a pain that you have to redraw everything back just to add a shadow. So what I do is I separate them into different layers so that, you know, this is already in a separate layer. But now you can see, boom, you can just like add a shadow without having to worry about it. So that's one of the perks of digital that you can't really do in traditional, is that layers, you know? So the way I use my layers is I use them as a convenience, you know, which they are. That's what they are. Just a convenience for you to take advantage of, really. Yeah. So how do you not get it mixed up? You name them and you just keep track, I guess. So that's my answer to that. I usually don't get it mixed up, you know. I just click through it most of the time. But that's just me though. That's just a me thing, where it's not as organized. And let's see. Yeah, name your layers. Me, I don't want to name my layers. Life is too short to name your layers. But yeah, if you need it for work, probably name your layers. But yes. Here. And then, geez, I think I could beef up the legs a little bit, just to make them seem bigger. Let's see. What? No. Oh, how do you name 70 layers? Oh, that's where you name as you go. Yeah. Yeah, see, there you go. I separated the head into a different layer so that, you know, you could just do that. You could also have the foresight, you know, to have drawn on separate layers, but usually it doesn't really save me that much time to pre-plan. And then, let's see. Here. And then, yeah, I'll use the same colors. There. Let me just plan out this little regal design. Ooh, how do you color code layers? I think what they mean by that is each layer is a different color. But I guess in Clip Studio you could sort of do that. Like you could see that this layer is red, and then this one's orange. You just sort of use it for organization. Yeah. And let's see. Making sure that I'm not drawing on Wrong layers. Yeah. I love liquefy. Makes life so much easier. There. Yeah, and I feel like the legs can be a little bit longer, but I'll fix that. Yeah. And let's see. I'm trying to think of what next step I should do. Here. So let me just put this all in a folder, so that makes it easier for me to move everything around. I wish could've. Well, you always have the transform tool. Yeah. So, yeah, in Clip Studio you can. It's just oh, I ruined it. Somehow still. Yeah, in the end, right? It's just I think it's too much work for the convenience, because yeah, it is convenient to name your layers, but it still takes effort, you know. And I think I want to change the. Oh, I drew. Let's see. I want to make the legs a little bit longer than what I wanted to do. Here. Yeah, maybe I should just draw. I'll just draw the other leg on like a different layer. Here. And there. I think this leg is a little bit too long. Or actually, let me change this pose and then I'll read a chat. My sketch layers are transparent, and that's where I get started. Yeah. Because what I usually do is, for sketch layers, it doesn't really need to be organized. So I usually just merge them together after. Try to see how this one looks. This sort of tippy toe. Yeah, I kind of like it. The sort of, what's it called? Kind of triangular pose. Maybe I'll fix that up actually. So this one merge together. Perfect. And then I will move the tail a little bit. Yeah. And then liquefy the tool, or the tail, to be longer. Just like that. Finally done with all your line art. Wow. Nice. Yeah, maybe you could share it. Share it in the Discord. Tag us. And yeah, we would love to see. And there. And I'm trying to think of what next step to do. If I should do the hair. I think I'll leave the hair as is for now. And then, yeah, maybe I'll add like all the details so that it's not as unclear as it is now. So now I'll start adding all this and this. And then this is on the same line. Okay, just making sure. There. Yeah. Just want to make some of the outer lines a bit bolder. But yeah, I really started because like it's just so much fun. You know, that's really the only reason why I draw without line art. I knew it. I drew on something on this layer. Get out of here. There. And let me on this. Then let's do this. I wonder if I should give a background actually. Like a darker green. Yeah, for now. Because this would change our colors a lot actually if we had this. Because the colored background, it really does change a lot of how you pick your colors, so that's very important. Because I've seen some people who put their backgrounds as transparent, pure white. I think it's good to even just have like a flat color of what your background's going to be to make it easier for you to plan. And especially for painting, you know? For what I'm doing, like the traditional ways to have good base. Look out for it. For real, for real. There. And right there. I really can't wait for us to get to the iridescent part. But all this setup is very important. So that's why I'm taking my time. There. And then. Yeah, so I was thinking actually for the mech one, I was thinking of drawing like a hangar bay, and I was thinking of drawing in perspective and all that, and rendering metal. That was just my plan, pretty basic. But maybe next time, you know, maybe next time. It's not like this is the only time we're gonna do this. No. I gotta fix this up. There. There we go. Yeah, so I just clip it like that, and then I just paint over it again. Because I'm gonna try to make it look softer in a little bit. Actually, maybe this is a good one to separate a different layer. Yeah. Yeah. There. Escape. And right there. I will separate these ones as well, because I already know. There and there. Gotta make a whole series. Yeah. Yeah, we've been trying to think of cool stuff to do for YouTube. So, you know, if you want to suggest your stuff, you could go on the Discord, actually, and you could just leave your submissions there, you know? Who knows? Maybe we'll do it. Most of them we go through anyway. So always worth letting us know what you think. In there. Hamsters? What about hamsters? I've had hamsters before, I guess. I've had 2 hamsters at the same time. It was pretty nice. Yeah, I took care of them till they grew old. Old hamsters. Yeah, I remember it was only like a few years ago. Why did I say I remember? It was like a long time ago, but what I did was I made a cage for them. So I had a old plastic bin, and it's pretty big. And then I just drilled holes on it, used like a cutter, box cutter, and a candle. So I would heat up the box cutter to make the cage, and then I would like carve parts out of it. Yeah, so I made a big cage. Yeah, it makes me so upset whenever people don't take care of their hamsters because it's not even that hard. It's not even that hard to take care of hamsters, you guys. Like, they're literally just vibing. So, apparently mine is rare, which is sad, but they just died of old age. But it's so sad, and I hate listening to it. What is wrong with you guys, man? Hamsters are just kind of there, they're just doing their own thing. There we go. And let's see. Alright. Sorry. Don't worry about it. That was a long time ago, and they had a good life. I gave them the best life I possibly could. So that I am happy about. Hamsters are solitary. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when I said I had multiple hamsters, but they were on separate cages. They weren't on the same cage. I would never, because they will fight. Yeah, and I'm gonna see what kind of colors I did. Yeah, maybe I'll work on the hair a little bit. So I'm gonna lock transparency, and I guess this is a nice part of keeping it in separate layers, right? Boom. You could just lock transparency, and you could also make clipping layers right here. I'm gonna use these. I'm gonna use the multiply to sort of pick a nice color for the shadows. There. There. And right there. So how I use my layers, right? Like multiply, is I let it make decisions for me. You know, instead of me going through the color wheel and sort of picking like a random color that would be nice for the shadows. For multiply, I just use it to make my decisions, basically. There. And then I merge it together. You don't have to merge it together, honestly, but I just like doing that. Waffle fries. Yeah. Word, yeah, and this isn't the last stream. You know, there's like a bajillion other streams that we have planned. So I hope I see you guys there. See ya, bad news. There. And there. And you guys could ask me any questions again. Any question that you guys are curious about. Whether it's about drawing, whether it's about cool stuff, you know, movies or whatever. Movies, games. Yeah, what do you guys have in mind? Chat. Yeah, they usually happen. Oh. I see. Waffle fries. I'm in your walls with waffle fries. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And it always makes me so sad when people say like, alright, why would I visit the vet? It's just a hamster. I'm like, man. You're in charge of this hamster though. You're taking care of him. No matter how small it is, you know? Yeah, always care for your animals, no matter how small. Here. But I'm pretty sure I did draw a hamster character though, to go back to that, because that's how it started. I'm pretty sure I drew that for college, for well, like a character design. And yeah, I'm sure that's still one of the drawings that's up for my page, actually. Ooh, heard I like Delta Group. What's my favorite? Or who's my favorite? My favorite is the Queen, easy. The Queen's pretty funny. And favorite main character? I really like... Susie and Ralsei are pretty good. I like Susie a little bit more, but I also like Ralsei. The squad. Yeah, I think they bounce off each other very well. Susie gang. Ooh, favorite evil team from Pokemon's. Let's see. So, I think I haven't played Gen 5 in a while, but I remember Team Plasma was really cool because you can, well, at the very least, N was. I think it was just N. You could sort of feel for his motivation, you know? He wants to liberate Pokemon from trainers, which is pretty reasonable, honestly. Like, I could sort of see where he's coming from. Compared to, like, Team Aqua and Team Magma, they're like, I want to make more land. I want to make more ocean. So their stuff is not very good. Their motivations for doing what they do is not very good. So I would say Team Plasma, I guess. Yeah. I was about to say Sansafrisk. I think for Undertale, my favorite character... I really like Undyne. Just because of, like, all her character stuff that she does in the story. So good. Amazing. And all the routes. She's always cool. There. And right there. Yeah, this is my favorite part always. The blending. Oh my gosh, I gotta talk about this for a little bit. So I make a color, and I'm just using a basic brush, really. I'm not using anything special. I just changed some settings around for it so that it does what I want it to do. So yeah, this is just the basic brush that I modified a little bit. There. And there. Yeah, Muffet. Undyne and Muppet fans. Muffet, I mean it. Yeah, Flowey, so good. Yeah. Yeah. Papyrus. Okay. That's it for now for the hair, I think. Well, I gotta add this. There. What time is it? Muffet, my beloved. Undyne for battle commentary. Also, her mechanic is pretty cool. The way you, like, deflect, you use a shield. Also, what was it? Battle against the true hero. Her track, so good. Canada's also very good. Mad Mew Mew. I never got to try the ports, actually, because Mad Mew Mew is a Switch only, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So let's see. Okay, I should Add some details onto the wings, the webbing. There, a new layer for it. There. There we go. So let me just fill in the color of the webbing. Oh yeah, also Kevin, I'm thinking of going a little bit over time. So if you have to go, don't worry about it. I could just model my own in case you need to go after. Because I'm thinking of going out a little bit longer. Ooh, what is my opinion on Adobe? I'm studying for graphic design. Ooh, freelancer graphic designer. And not Adobe. It's I don't know. Cause like I see what you mean. You want to be a graphic designer, but I'd say that an important software to have is to have a vector art software. So think like Adobe Illustrator. I feel like that'd be indispensable to have as a graphic designer. But I wouldn't know any alternatives because I'm not a graphic designer. But I did study for a little bit. Yeah. I feel like there's resources to find like alternatives to Adobe stuff, so you could check that out. I think you could look it up. Yeah, Adobe is really good for graphic design. It's standard for a reason. Oh, random question, but do you have any creators? Art creators? Yes, I do. I have a lot. So, Hungry Clicker is one of them. So Hungry Clicker, I love watching their speed paints. So that's where I learned from. So yeah, I just love watching their process, and they post very often. And it's always a banger. But I'd say that's the main one. Because I don't wanna spoil too much. Because I will talk about it at some point. That's all I will say. So I don't wanna talk too much about it just yet. There we go. Have a nice blue. Let's see. Yeah, check them out. It's very good. They post like every 3 days, I'm pretty sure. Hungry Clicker? Let's see actually what okay, yeah. I might as well just merge it together. It doesn't matter. And then there. Excuse me. There. And then I'll erase this. And this. There we go. And then clean it up a little bit. Yeah, so this is the part where sort of keep it in separate layers because it would be more convenient to keep it that way. Yeah. Yeah, Faye is a graphic design wizard, indeed. Just tag her. Try asking her. Because I don't know, I've always felt like I was more of an illustrator than a graphic designer. So I've never really looked too deep into it. Yeah, because the stuff I do would not fit for graphic design. Oh, thank you. It's not done just yet. Yeah, and I've always wanted to try this actually, so I wanted to know. I wanted to stream for as long as I can. So I feel like this is like a really good time to sort of test that, and that's why I gave Kevin the heads up. I'd be like, I kind of want to try streaming until like I'm happy with the drawing. Because most of the time, I always, well, not always, but I kind of want to spend more time on the drawing and just have it be, spend more time on it. Yeah, and thank you. And let's see. Yeah, because I've still yet to get to the iridescent, the shiny coloring. And then I know I kept you guys in a different layer. Oh. Big cute. Yeah, I will erase this. Get out of here. There, separate layers. Actually, I'll just merge these together. Whatever. And then there. Keep that dark purple. Yeah, for 12 hours. Yeah, I've always wanted to try an endurance stream, honestly. Just draw for as long as I can on stream. But I don't know if that's what people want, so we'll see. There and there. There we go. Yeah, I'm starting to add like all the finer details now, so yeah. Just joined the stream. Welcome, Banana Pants. I like saying your name, Banana Pants. Yeah. Content suggestions. Mm. Yeah. And then, let's see. Okay, I have all that detail, and then, I never did get to add detail on the dark blue part. So maybe I will do that. Yeah, because I was thinking of something like this. There. Yeah, this is one of my favorite things to shade, actually. Patterns like this. Here. Patterns like scales are so fun to draw because there's the part where I add the plane change. I guess this is pretty similar to what I had planned for the mech stream. Is that this? I was planning to shade. There. And right there. See, this is the satisfying part about scales. All the different planes. There. Yeah, and I was also thinking of doing a stream where I redraw like old art. Because this one, you guys have seen this one, right? The stream art. You guys could just take a look at the old stream. I'll probably put in the link after I'm finished this drawing. I'll link it in the thing. And the description. But yeah. I was thinking of redrawing like old art. Like from when I was younger. There. 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 I love seeing people redraw their old art. Yeah. Childhood favorites. Exactly. Seeing just like that. So satisfying to draw scales and like and shapes like this. There. There. And right there. Kind of just to add some texture to it. Maybe I could make it slightly darker. Okay, maybe not that saturated. I'll just add like a multiply layer later on there. Yeah, watch draw old art. Yeah. There. Yeah, and it's coming along so far. Ooh. Oh, which one? Which one, J4, made a difference? Like the little shading, you mean? There. Because, yeah, it does make a huge, huge difference. Yeah. It's all about the values. Value your values. Because, it's very good. There. There you go. And how did I do it? Okay. I'm just taking a look-see at my reference again. And then I'll add darker patches now. Okay, maybe more saturated, more blue. Oh, you guys are asking to be... Yeah. Oh, ready to send the line art. I can't take a look at it sadly mid-stream, just because I'm busy, but I'll definitely take a look at it after. There we go. And also, this is why I like to color pick, because if you color pick, you know, you don't have to introduce new colors each time, and it makes it feel more cohesive. So color picker is my best friend. And I'm really taking my time with this part, because it's really important, so that when we set up the iridescent colors, much more cohesive, much more vibrant, pretty. What time is it? Okay. There. There we go. Just like adding these little pockets. Little pockets of shadow. There. And yeah, so as I zoom out, taking a look at everything, seeing that they work together. There we go. Yeah, and another thing that I love about this is the freedom to just change the shapes whenever I want. So, you know, if I do line art, everything's pretty set in stone, right? Everything, it's kind of a pain if you change your mind, and it's a lot of work just to undo something. It's very, very restrictive for me. But then this one, you know, I could just change the shape of the wings if I wanted to anytime, and just add stuff if I'd like to. Sent that in the chat. Yeah, hi Hazy Demon. There. But yeah, you made it just in time, because look, it's coming along. I'm really proud of this actually. So yeah, because all of the principles I'm using, right, it's still pretty similar to what I would have done anyway in the mech stream. So it's all about getting that shape right. So as I'm shading, I'm taking into account the shape, right, that they're making. So that's how I'm deciding the shadows and all that. Is there a before and after? I guess this is the before, this one. Let's see. So, let's see. There it is. There's the before. Okay, I don't need this. So this is the before, right? You take a look-see. It's pretty quick because I focused on just the techniques and how to do it. And then the after. Right there. Ooh, have I tried making an ice cream character? We do have an ice cream drawing stream, but never an ice cream character. That sounds really fun though. Like all the swirls you could draw. All the textures. I feel like that'd be fun. Yeah, I can't wait. I really can't wait till we add like the other colors to make it more prismatic, more holographic. Yeah, the Fey King. The Fey King Billy. The benevolent. Then, and also this is what I mean. So this is what I mean by save the dark colors for last. Because now, you can see that it's really making everything pop. There. And then, I'll add the bushes. There. And there. The rose bushes that are growing. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. I'm glad. Yeah, just try. The tip I always give, right? If it boils down to it, when you're feeling lost, is to keep it simple. Boil it down to the simplest form, you know, because if you're having trouble and you don't know why, then you gotta learn how to check yourself, I guess. I forgot what the specific word was, but like, you know, you gotta learn like, okay, what am I having trouble with and how do I fix it? Because I'll tell you right now, if there's anything I learned in college, is that I learned I learned how to teach myself, basically. I learned how to sort of check myself and how to make sure that I'm self-sufficient. You know? Because if you know how to solve your own questions, then it becomes much easier, you know? You'll know what kind of questions to ask and how to ask them. Because that's really important, I'd say. Like, trying to figure out what questions you have for yourself is the number one thing. Right? Yeah. And when I realize, yeah, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah. It's funny. Yeah. So, foreshortening. Trying to think of more tips for it. Basically, my tip for foreshortening, cubes. Cubes are so good. Because cylinders are okay. But then you can't tell the planes from it, right? Because if you draw a cylinder, right, you can tell this is top, front, right. But then in cylinder, like, okay, this is the front, or the bottom. But then, what is this? What is this? This could possibly be the front. This could possibly be the back. This could possibly be the right side. This round, you know, it's undefined. That's why cubes are so good. It's good to do cubes over that. Yeah. And then the needle feet. I like to do it. Practice, practice, practice. But yeah, practice with intent, of course. Because I've seen some people who just draw without really understanding why, you know? Because one really good drawing where you understand what you're doing is better than 100 drawings where you have no idea what you're doing and you're just copying. Ugh. Big old stretch. I don't know what based means. Based on what? But base just means you stand your ground and you have strong opinions that you stand by. You're very based. Regardless if people think it's wrong, usually. So base is usually used when it's a contrarian opinion. It's like, oh, based. Like, not many people think that. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the dragon coming along nicely. And I haven't even added the thing yet. The iridescent parts. Get hyped, guys. It's coming. Action is coming. There. And then... Here. Maybe I'll use my other brush. Finally, I use a second brush. After all this time. This one's a sort of a softer blending brush. It's a modification of the same brush, dense watercolor. Here. And then I add, maybe I'll use this, but darker. Here. And then there. Use base and somebody says something. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. There. And right there. So we have our needle feet ready. And let me separate the hind legs actually. There. Cut and paste. And then I erase his was it here? No. It's part of the main body. Which I will erase right now. Right there. And then you. Ooh, I draw silly concepts in my mind. Recently, ooh, you can share it on the Discord, and I could take a look after after chat, not class. Or last year. Yeah. Yeah, you totally could draw the 50 heads. I wouldn't do that though, for me personally. Just because it sounds like a pain, and I would rather draw like 10 really good heads than 100. That's just me though, because I know how you learn, I guess, and I know what I want to do, basically, and how I learn best. Yeah, that's also why, like, when I go to classes, you know, when I teach, I always make sure to not tell people that, oh, they're wrong, or that they should do this, right? I always try to sort of see where they're coming from, and understand how that works for them, you know? Because that's always best, you know, when you do what already works for them, and then you just sort of upgrade it. You just guide them into the decision-making that they've already been doing themselves. I want to teach people how to teach themselves, basically. Here. Once I'm done this year college, might take a gap. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, take your time. Take your time indeed. Actually, then I'll add There. There you go. It's coming along nicely. Kind of like the texture that's coming along. Yeah. Here. And there. Yeah, so recently, I know I talked about it last week, but I was a little bit sick, but I've been watching this weekly anime, and it's called Free Run Beyond Journey's End, and I really recommend it to people who want to watch an anime or something. This Free Run's really good. It's about this elf, and you know, she's done it. She's done her Lord of the Rings level quest. She's she's defeated the Demon King with her party. And the thing is, she's an elf, and she has a long life, right? She has like thousands of years. And to her, it was nothing, right? That 10-year journey was nothing. But then in the first episode, she sort of realizes that she didn't really get to know anybody, and she wasn't really in it, you know? And the series is all about her appreciating her life more, you know? Even though she's gonna live thousands of years, it's all about trying to value what she had, no matter how short it is, you know? When you said elf, it's really good. Like the first episode, it made me cry. Like it's one of those anime. And what I really like about it is that she's really strong. She's like, you know, she's already finished her Lord of the Rings level quest, right? So it's just about her, you know, retracing her steps in that journey and trying to, you know, appreciate it, like her journey and remembering stuff. But also, she's already super, super strong and high level, so she has to, like, face old, you know, old stuff that she had to face before. So yeah, I'm trying to be vague because I don't want to spoil it too much, but it's amazing. The characters, very good. The world, very good as well. Because technically it's your standard, you know, fantasy world. Where like, you know, you got demons, you got orcs, you got elves. Pretty standard. I don't think there's orcs actually. I meant, dwarves. Sorry. It's very good. Very Kirito moment. I wouldn't say it's like a Kirito moment. It's not like that. It's kind of like a, like, oh, I'm so old. I'm really old, and I know so many magic spells already. So super strong in that sense, you know? Yeah. Oh, question for everyone here. What was the first ever anime you watched? I can answer that. So, for me, it's a baking anime called Yakitate Japan. So it's a cooking anime, and it's about this guy. He has something called the solar hands, right? So it's like the special ability where his hands are really warm and it's perfect for baking. And yeah, it's just all about baking. And it's kind of, you know, there's like a tournament arc and everything. It's been a long time since I watched it. But yeah, I don't know if it's good, but that is the first one I ever watched. Yeah, Pokemon is another one. Yeah. Because I didn't say Pokemon because I just watched it, you know, but I wasn't like into it, like paying attention, you know, because Pokemon, I did watch it, but I wasn't paying full attention, you know, because I was young. But Pokemon, definitely a classic. Oh, Sailor Moon. Recently, actually, we started watching Sailor Moon, like me and my friends. It's pretty good, actually. The classic Sailor Moon is really, really good. Holds up very well. And let's see. I gotta paint the tail. Yeah, Sailor Moon is a gem indeed. Yeah, first one I ever watched are in high school, yeah. Fruits Basket. Those are classics, but I've never watched them, sadly. Those are ones I've heard of a lot. Don't remember the first anime you watched. Fair? There's like so many. Yeah, I should have kept the tail on like a separate layer, but this still works though. Should be fine. Okay. Ooh, Crayon Shinchan. Pokemon. Yeah, the classics. Yeah, I also recently I watched Madoka again because of the movie. And yeah, it was pretty good. Because I watched it a long time ago. Doot, doot, doot. Yeah, Madoka Magica. Like, I watched the series and the third movie, because the third movie is new content. Alright. See ya. See ya, Quinn. Thanks for coming along. See ya. Inuyasha. Yeah, so many Inuyasha fans. Yeah, I never got to watch it back in the day. But I do know. It's another banger. Classic. Why? Attack of the Ads. Well, ads will be over soon. Then I should texture the legs actually. There. How long ago was that original dragon made? It was made in, apparently, last year. December 12. Or, no, sorry, December 18, 2022. And again, I'm so sorry guys, like, I could have planned this better. Because I really thought it was the mech. And I could have been more ready, you know? Also the crash. Why did my PC crash? It really tilted me. So messed up. There. There. And let's see. Okay, I gotta fix the wings. I don't know why the wings moved actually. Did I? I did move it. Okay, like that. And then what did I do? There. Yeah, maybe I'll make it with clipping layers actually. There. Because this is one of the more iridescent parts. There. 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 It's kind of like the fairy style. There. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Sometimes our computer, I know, right? But I will be nice to my computer. It has served me well. It's good to draw beta designs. What do you mean by beta designs? As in like early designs? Because I think there's nothing wrong with that. Just to always draw. Yeah. Early, yes. Yeah. I don't see why not. It's always great. And let's see. There. Or actually, yeah, you were this one. Good enough. Yeah, this is the other wing. And I am merging it together. Boop. Here. And there. Yeah, we're getting closer. I just need to put a little bit of texture on the wings here. There. There. So that it's not just a plain slab of color. Yeah, so to do an iridescent color, we're gonna play with values a little bit, and actually we'll be using some gray, some colors to make some nice vibrant and shiny colors. Yep. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, maybe I will take my time with this one. Maybe I'll go over the usual 2 hours if you don't mind. But then Kevin, again, if you have to go somewhere, don't let me hold you here. You know, I could always just mod myself. Because I want to try it. You know, this is like a good chance to just see how this will go. If I just tried to finish it fully. Yeah, Crunchyroll. There. And there. There we go. And then... yeah, so far, so good. Oh, and I totally forgot to texture the crown. I will do that later. But then also... oh, I forgot to... this one? No, the head. I will do this. There. There we go. I just changed the color a little bit there, made it more vibrant. Oh wait, no, this is the red layer. And then... oh. Commercials, I know, right? Yeah, that's one thing I hate about modern, I guess, streaming, is that, you know, people really love streaming services because, you know, no commercials and you just pay for it, you know. But now what's happening is that all the movies are on different sites, so it's kind of like cable 2. They just made cable again. Instead of, you know, having the convenience of having most stuff in like one service, it's just become cable 2, you know. There we go. Yeah. Ads are the worst. Yeah. But, you know, they help the channel out. So, ads, not always bad. They help us out in making free streams, baby. Yeah, so for the people on stream, what do you guys think so far of the drawing? There. What do you guys think? Every new streaming service. Yeah. And if only they had like better stuff in it too, but most of the time, nah. Looking good. What do you guys like specifically about it so far? I want to know. When we start. Yeah, the ad struggles. Yeah, I can't wait for the iridescent part. I know. So it's very important that we set this up, because once you set the stage, it'll be really, really good, really pretty. And then maybe I'll make this purple too, this edge, just to make it more cohesive. There. And there. Yeah, and in case you guys are curious, I'm just using an opacity brush. So you can see that when I draw a shape, you see how it doesn't blend? So that's what I'm using right now. I'm not using one of these, the blending brushes that does, you know, what you think it would do, blend. But I do use this though, still. Like right here, I will use it. You use it just a little bit, in case I want a softer blend. Yeah. I like how you've rendered the hair. Yeah. Dynamicism. I like that word. Yeah, the hair. And I'm gonna render the gold and stuff on the thing too. So let's see. There. Add some darker parts onto the scales. And then you too. I will make darker. Yeah, and it's all based on like the values, you know, to make what's it called? To accurately describe the texture. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Hi. Yeah, finally started to get better at drawing, finally. Yeah, you always improve, really, and you just don't see it. The head shape and the neck definitely improves. The scales, mwah, yes, thank you. Because I was thinking this is more like a droopy, you know, droopy cloth. That's always been my concept for it. Yeah, it's supposed to be like all droopy. And then a little bit of texturing the bush here. Maybe make it more blue. Yeah, that's nice. Blue shadow. There. And then the roses pretty soon. There. Nice. There. There. Yeah, redraw old art. I know, because most of the time, right, it's just a mental thing, because you always are improving. You just need to recognize it, that you are improving. You always are. And this one's a definite improvement, because I don't have to think too much about other things. Like, I already did the thinking before, so now I can just focus on making a pretty picture. And that's why when I was telling people to come to stream, it's always just been like, yeah, it's a pretty chill stream, because I don't have to use my brain too much. I already did the thinking. Yeah. Yeah, and as long as you just do the parts, right, that for improvement, you have to always have to do something different, of course. If you don't like it the first time, it's good. So it sounds like you did. You drew a water droplet 5 times. Yeah. Because if you did the same thing over and over, then nothing will change. Maybe I will do this. Good enough. And then this looks pretty unnatural. I'll just merge it. And let's see. And then I'll add some texture to the webbing. Yeah, exactly what Kevin said. Because if you do the same thing over and over again, surprise, surprise, you'll get the same thing over and over again. You gotta try something different. Yeah, it's kind of like a balancing act, really, because sometimes, yeah, it is really good, right, to try new things each time, but also you have to have the patience to try something, you know, because you won't get it right the first time. So just because you don't get it right the first time, it doesn't mean you have to immediately change. Maybe you just have to adjust it, you know. So that's the part where I can't really answer that for you, because if I could, you know, I would, but many different answers to the same question. And how did I do the lengths? There. And let's see. Where did I... What layer did I draw this on? Oh, I drew it on the head. Okay. Whatever, I could just... Well, actually, I can't. Oh, whatever. I'll just... do this. Well, at the very least, maybe for this one, because I drew on the wrong layer. Cut. And paste. There we go, and merge together. Well, I have a question. Which is better? Weather paper, tone tan or tone gray? It depends, because tone tan makes it yellowish, right? And then tone gray is pretty plain, but darker. Getting you the creativity. That's good. I'm glad. Let's see. Here, I'll add some shadow on here again. Yeah, and I just think I do better when I have the time, I guess, for it. When I take my time. Because one thing I've learned about myself is that I really don't like the grind set. Being like, oh, draw faster, or draw whatever. I found that I naturally just drew faster when I knew my stuff, so yeah. When I started figuring it out. Let's see. Because I'm try my best to really set up the thing properly here, because I don't want it to get ruined by poor planning. There you go. I'm gonna make it nice and pretty before I add all the fancy details. Yeah. Yeah, white paper, you can't go wrong with white paper. For sure. Can't go wrong with that. It's a classic. Classic for a reason. Let's see. Yeah. Here. There. And there. So I'm adding all this darker outline. And then taking a look at it, I think it's time. It's actually time to add it. Add iridescent color. There we go. Paper is paper. Yeah, that too. Because it really depends. It's a broad topic. Because white is very good It's a very plain color. So, taking a look-see. And it seems like for here, I use it as a highlight. So now, this is where I pull out black and white. Okay, let's see what it looks like without. I wonder if I could just copy paste this. let me see what it looks like if I just copy paste the wing. There. And then also I gotta change something here real quick. There. So from the head. Oh, that is not the head. There. Paste. There you go. And then copy paste. Copy paste the wings. Oh, I guess I have to copy this too, of course. And I will keep this and this. There you go. Let's see how that looks. Merge it? I don't know about it yet. Maybe I'll save it for later. But yeah, there's the Discord. I haven't, but... Oh, question. I'm having trouble with my style when I draw something. This doesn't feel right. Ooh. That's a really good start. Yeah, so squeeze, squiggle, do. This is where you kind of hone in on it, because what doesn't feel right? Is it, is the head kind of off? Is the perspective wrong? Is that one? You gotta try and figure it out. Try to figure out what's wrong with it. Color. Finally going to do it. There. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what feels off about it, and maybe we could help each other out. And let's see. Teal. So I put this one. Let me see. Pretty bright already. Actually, I have an idea. Yeah, I just joined. Nice. I struggle with perspective. My last art teacher was shocked. Wow, okay. That sounds like they're kind of mean. Yeah. But perspective, yeah, we do have tons of perspective videos on here if you want to take a look-see. But perspective, yeah, not everybody gets to practice it, you know? There. There. I'm gonna darken it just a little bit more, because I saw in black and white that everything's a bit too bright. There we go. Yeah, so to really make it vibrant, you gotta balance the lights and the darks. So right now I'm sort of darkening some parts so that it looks nicer once we add the iridescence. Yeah, for sure. Just to share your stuff on the Discord. Yeah, it's nice too because people help each other out a lot on there. Here. Let's see. Maybe brighter. Now let's see how that looks. So right now I'm just checking the color in black and white to see if it works. So maybe brighter even. Maybe this bright should work, right? Yes, it is working. Yes, I'm checking in black and white so that Yeah, I know it works. Checking the values, basically. Ooh, when I draw the head, it's either the eyes or nose that feels off. When I get to the body, sometimes the head just feels too big. Oh, okay, so my tip for that is to always work with the big shapes first, right? So what I mean by that is when you're drawing a person, right? Don't just draw a head and then like, okay, I'm gonna detail the face really nicely, you know, very good. But then you realize like, oh, I gotta draw the body next, right? So try to draw everything you need to draw first. So for example, like that. So now I know I need to draw the body like this much, and like I need to draw the hand there, and right there. So now I have everything I need to, or I want to draw, ready, and then I could just check like, okay, I feel like the head is a little bit too big, so now I shrink down the head. So you keep working with big shapes, and then you work down to like the smaller shapes, right, which is like the face. There. And then, yeah, try to zoom out as well while you're drawing so that you see everything working together. Yeah, that is my tip. Uh-oh. Yeah, you keep losing your pen. I know. That's why I always keep it in the same spot. There. And then some nice blue for like the subsurface. Subsurface scattering. The SSS. There. Then here. Let's see. Yeah, Faye is very good at figure drawing. For sure, for sure. Hey, there is a way to use it. Charge. Oh, yeah, because like Apple pencils are kind of funny. You plug them into the iPad at the bottom and like they kind of just are there. 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 Actually, instead of using SSS, I will right there. And yeah. So always make sure that everything is just right when you're sketching. That's why I say sketching takes the most amount of brain power. Because that's where you figure it out, you know? And also, look at this. The iridescence, I'm starting to add it in. And just like that, a little bit of blue right there. And there. And then the way I figure it out is like, I check it in black and white and see if they still work, right? So you can see that it's not really distracting the way I'm adding the colors. So if you take a look at the shoulder here, nothing really too different about it, which is good. That's what we want. We don't want the colors to interrupt what we already have. There. There. Add some blue. There we go. And I'm keeping it much more subtle compared to like the first time we did it. It's kinda too obvious, I think. Too clumsy. There. And there. There. And there. So yeah, I'm really... Alright, yeah, thanks for coming along. Bye-bye. But yeah, look at this, guys. I finally added it. Oh my gosh. My iridescent dragon. Yeah, this is so nice. Like, I gotta say, I love, I love colors. It's like the most unga boonga statement, but I love colors. They make me feel good. It's just so nice to work with this really simple brush. And then what else can I add? Maybe there. Then maybe I'll make some parts brighter. There. There. And then add some of this blue as well. And then again, to check it in black and white, see that it all works just right, just fine. And then, yeah, I think in the wings. Yeah, let's see. Do you know? Yeah, exactly. What Kevin said. So if you want me or Jesse or any of the other instructors to take a look at your work, you know, you could join our membership. Yeah, get that perk, you know? Have us check out your stuff and give you valuable feedback in person. Yeah, and I'm keeping it on a separate layer for now because just making sure that everything is in order. Yeah. And then I think I am going to put some last touches and I will wrap up in a little, well, not a little bit, but the end is visible. You see the horizon. Because I still haven't textured the crown either. So I'm trying to keep this subtle. The iridescence in the wings. And then here. Here. Ooh, a bird can see in 120 FPS? I didn't know that. There. I wonder how that feels like though, you know, to have more frames in your vision. And right there, I'm gonna add some texture to these roses. Our eyes got the short end of the stick. Well, that's fine. I would take intellect over better eyesight. Cause birds are so silly. They can't even watch on Netflix with that. They can't even comprehend Netflix. So what's the point of having 120 FPS eyes if there's nothing to enjoy with 120 FPS eyes? She's in higher FPS. Yeah. And right there. Here. Most magic tricks won't work on us. You think so? You could see the sleight of hand with more frames? Because I don't know. So does that mean, like, if you watched a magic show with high FPS, you would see it? Or do you think it's just a limitation of our eyes? Because I don't think having high FPS would help us get to get tricked less by magic tricks. There you go. Then some gold, bright gold. These are the real questions. Pigeons. There. Now, come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen a pigeon in real life. It's always just been in, like, shows. Never just been in a place that has them. Or maybe I just don't remember. Also entirely possible. Here we go, I'm adding some textures. That's true. But then, that's only if you see it slowed down though. I think having more frame rate in your eyes doesn't necessarily mean that you can comprehend it, you know? I think what you'd need is super fast reaction speed or whatever. I don't know. In the park that I have, I don't know. I get more crows than... I don't know about pigeons and Canadian geese. Get more of those than pigeons. There. And then last but not least, the wings. I'm just gonna use glow dodge for this. Glow dodge. Just to make it look shinier. Okay, maybe darker. And so even though I'm using a layer mode right now, later on I'm gonna merge it together and paint it so that it doesn't feel artificial. And honestly, this is just a me thing. I don't like it feeling too artificial. There. 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 Just add some like nice pink highlights onto the wings. But then also I gotta figure out the other wing situation. I ran into glass doors. Ah. I stretch. There we go. And I think I don't need the old reference anymore. I've done enough that I could just do it. There. And then I think I'm gonna merge this as well. What is this actually? Oh, yeah, this works. And then I will try again. I will try copying the thing again. And there. Oh. Where's shift? There we go. And like that. And like that. So copy, paste. I'm trying to figure out how I would... Trying to figure out a way, an easy way to do it. We're intelligent human beings, I swear. I know. Sometimes it don't feel that way. Yeah, I feel like this is the best way actually. I just do this. And this. Yeah, I'll just do it like really basic. Like this, because even though I did say I wanted to stream for as long as I can, I don't want to like hold it for too long. There. And honestly, I think I could merge them all together now. And then I'll add some some shadows actually. Multiply. No, this is... Well, maybe not that. I'll use the airbrush. Maybe not that much. Yeah, I'm gonna add some shadows to make it more... add more contrast. There. Yeah, the wings look fantastic. Thank you. But let's see. Yeah. Add a little bit of shadow. Yeah, I like to add shadows onto the crevices so that it feels much deeper, much more realistic feeling. There. And there. And then I merge them all together. And then... So the reason why I merge them all together, right, is that the airbrush, it feels kind of unnatural. So I like to clean up the edges. Yeah, it's kind of like a back and forth between that. Because you can obviously tell that I used a airbrush there. Imagine color theory with 16 color receptors. Yeah. Isn't the mantis shrimp the one that could see the most colors or something? Because I know the mantis shrimp, not only does it hold the title for strongest punch in the animal kingdom, I know it could also see like a lot of colors. Yeah. But yeah, I remember seeing the video of somebody getting punched by it, mantis shrimp. They got punched on the foot. Yeah, it's crazy. I heard that when it punches underwater, it actually turns the water around it to boiling point for like a little bit because of how much force there is. Like, I forgot, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was something like that. Like, it actually generates that much energy. Crazy. What are they training for? Thank you. But yeah, I've always wondered this for like animals, right? Some animals are just naturally strong, like gorillas. So could you imagine if you gave them like optimal training? Like an optimal training regiment that they followed? Imagine how strong they would be. With proper training. And then, let's see, there's some parts that look kind of fake, so... This part... And then... This part looks kind of too dark. Then I got it. I will add a little bit of blue. There. Add some blue to it so that feels much more natural. And then this one dark. There. Oh, gorillas are estimated to have strength up to 10 times their body weight. Yeah. Yeah, the mantis shrimp boxer would be scary. Yeah, I heard that you can't keep them in cages because they would just smash through the... Not in cages, in aquariums. Because they would just smash through the glass. So it's not very optimal. Not very wise to keep them. And then let's tone this down a little bit. And I'm trying to think of what else I should do. Maybe this part darker. There we go. And let's see. I'm like zooming out and making sure there's nothing that I missed. Ooh, a silverback can reach 4K pounds. That is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it's rough out in the wilderness, I guess. Yeah. Mostly for scaring, yeah. Alright. Then, just double checking. Okay, this part is a little bit too dark, so I will tone that down a little bit. And I feel like I could make the blue part a little bit glowier. So I will use Glow Dodge, my favorite. Okay, maybe just a little bit, since it's already pretty bright. There. And there. And I'm trying to think. Because I know there's something missing, it feels like. But I can't think of it. Maybe a background would be nice, but... Yeah, I think I'm gonna be wrapping up soon, actually. Because... Yeah, we got the iridescence, we got... the nice shading. Yeah, and again, my intention for this stream was to just come and hang, you know? Come and hang with chat. And I wanted to see how it would go. Because most of the time, you know, the streams, they kind of go fast. There. There. Let's see. But yeah, what do you guys think so far? Actually, we grab this color and define it and this shape better. Then add blue. Blue on you. I'm really enjoying, yeah, holographic iridescence. Yeah, let me double check it in black and white. Okay, yeah, it works. Yeah, so I switch every now and again to black and white because if you take a look at it, it's as if the colors, you know, they're normal. But then if you turn the black and white off, you can see that, yeah, they're pretty unique in color. So if you ever want to try this method, just check it in black and white. And then there. And I kind of want to give it like a background. This is phenomenal. Thank you. Yeah, and this is the original again. Much more rendered. Maybe I'll add. Something for the background at the very least. Because I think if I add a background, it'll be here forever. Because I could keep going, but I'm trying to think of what I could do that is more reasonable. Color scheme, rendering, yeah, thank you. And because I definitely feel like the scales could be a little bit brighter. At least on the edges. This is my favorite part for rendering any hard edge, is adding that shine. Right. There. And there. But yeah, I guess I want to ask for the people who are here, how do you guys feel about this? Like the longer, longer times. I don't know what you guys think. Just like staying this long. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm mostly staying here because I kind of feel like it. Ooh, we're kind of background right now. Yeah. There. And let's see. There. Just some little shadows. But yeah, I think I should wrap up actually. I like it, but I'm biased. You like it too? Hmm. For sure, for sure. But I think that's all I have for today. So there, I'm gonna put like a nice feature with me right next to it. So thanks everyone who stayed for this long. And yeah, I know again, it was a little bit unplanned. I planned for the mech, but this is also good. You know, I'm glad you guys like how it turned out, the Iridescent Dragon. And yeah, stay tuned for next week. You know, we'll have more streams. This is never the last one. There's always more. And if you want to join a class with me, you know, feel free to check out our website. So you can check out the classes I have. I teach cartooning and anime and digital art level 1. So if you'd like to learn with me, you know, give you feedback, give you advice, be sure to check that out. And if you want more advice just for feedback, you could go on Patreon and become a patron so that you get perks for Discord and you get the working files and everything. And also you can become a YouTube member for perks like the sub badges, emotes, and yeah, you get access to early videos actually. So be sure to check those out. And again, thank you. Thank you for being here and all the support. And I'll see you guys next week. So I'm pretty sure that was it. Okay, let me read what chat is saying. This is fun to hang out. Oh, you're sewing. For sure, yeah. You can check out those respective videos. Lots of videos in the Wing Canvas channel. But yeah, that's it for today. Bye everyone. See ya. Bye bye.